Hello, fans of the Lore Voice podcast,
Hey, everybody.
the internet's number one fake history podcast. This week's fake history is our inbox. Can you believe it?
We made all of them up. These are all my alts.
Yeah.
Emphasis on the history because I think we're still in 2023.
We got one from 2023. We've got 3 from 2024. Shout out to the listeners. You guys got some good emails from this year for us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's like over 10 from this year. This is the closest we've ever got.
Easily, most of them are from this year. So thanks so much. This is going to be an unusual show for us if this is your first time listening. Usually, we talk about Star Wars, but not this week. This week we're talking about etc. Star Wars and such as Star Wars. Yeah. But this week we're just going to get a little goofy because I'm on a different continent than I usually am when you're listening to this. I'm in Europe, and Pete is in the rummage factory where people rummage in his apartment all the time. Is your laundry going?
Can you guys hear it?
Yeah.
I have the door closed. I'll go check.
Okay.
A little bit of laundry ASMR for sure. Yeah.
This is the kind of podcast where we do laundry ASMR and then Pete goes to check. That's if I could sum up the Lore Boys in a nutshell for new listeners listening.
So Keith, I didn't understand you. You're in Europe right now, and that's why you sound different? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Do I sound different? Do I sound a little Portuguese? That's my Portuguese accent. How did I do? Huh?
You've been on Duolingo, I could tell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They say you can't do accents in Hollywood anymore, but I'm still doing it. You know, they can't stop me. So
you can do it in Europe.
Can anybody hear my damp clothes anymore?
Pause for effect.
Nope.
Everyone
just smell them.
Right on the green.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Since my cat had pushed the door open to the laundry room, and I did not notice.
Seems fine. My name's Ethan Palmer. I'm one of the 3 hosts of the Lore Boys. What are your guys' names for new listeners who've never heard the show before?
Peter O'Donohue.
Whoa, jeez. They both paused so long to let the other one go. And if this isn't the classic Lore Boys experience, I don't know what is, honestly. This
I'm not trying again.
Yeah. You guys can unscramble that and figure it out, post it on the Reddit or something.
Yeah, exactly. I gave you all the clues, Mr. Policeman. Yeah, so we're going to get a little silly. We're going to read a couple emails. We're going to maybe have a couple drinks. I was telling the boys before we started, it was my 3-year-old daughter's birthday today. So this is the drunkest I've ever started a mailbag. And we famously get a little lit on these episodes. Don't expect every Lore Boys episode to be this wacky and goofy, but this one might be.
Sometimes we do very serious topics like Avatar.
Or truck nuts.
The blue one. Exactly.
Yeah. I think we've done the Last Airbender. Jamie, didn't you do... Did you not do Atla?
We have. I remember drawing a tornado. Yeah. There
you go.
I did.
And famously, me and Pete only remember the episodes based on the little cartoons that he draws for them.
That is correct. That's the only way. That's how I go back and figure out what the fuck I've covered as well.
Because that's it. I don't remember. I was like, I'm pretty sure we've done an Avatar episode, but I couldn't remember for sure because I can't picture the art. And if I could picture the art that Pete drew, then I know that we did the episode. If I can't picture it, then who the fuck knows, huh?
We did JoJo, as confirmed by your shirt right now.
Oh, I'm wearing the JoJo shirt. Yeah. There you go.
I had to explain this photo to somebody 2 weeks ago.
How'd it go?
It was very funny. Whereas somebody at the local dive was asking me like, "Oh yeah, you do illustration because I see some of your work." I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." We were talking about like, I think he may have been an illustrator as well.
A 65-year-old alcoholic at the bar.
I
think those are Little Caesars. But JoJo's.
He's not 65. He is a older pool guy who knows a friend of mine who's my age because she and I play pool, and he plays pool as well. Tall dude.
People know young people. What
just like in the pool crew, basically. So
Peter goes out to local bars to meet older pool boys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You've heard of hitting on the young pool boy. Wait till you're out. Pete does it, huh?
Exactly. Come by with a big net to just like hang around his apartment and dip it into his axolotl tank.
It's like I was thinking about instead of the pool boy being harassed by the divorcee, you hire a pool boy and he sexually harasses you the whole time he's cleaning.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's like, can you just get the dead leaves out and leave, please, sir? He's like, hey, what's going on?
Get the scum off my freak pets, would you?
Yeah. So, I think he's an illustrator as well. We were just like chatting while we were like playing. Well, I wasn't playing pool this round, but him and my friend were playing pool, and we were just like chatting when it wasn't his turn. I'm like, yeah, I'm an illustrator, whatever. And he's like, oh, I'd love to see some of your work. I just like hand him my phone. He's like going through my photos, and he's like, oh yeah, this is pretty good. What is this? Is this the Little Caesars Pizza Man? I was like, yeah, it is. He's like, why? Who's this guy? Well, he has a pizza ghost who fights for him, and he was like, okay. Well, it looks very good. Yeah,
exactly. Get a stroke on the spot. Massive corollary.
Yeah. Pete's art would kill a Victorian child.
Oh, dude, yeah.
We should do a email. What do you guys think?
Let's do an email. So I got one from Jason the Dungeon Dad here.
I hope I'm not too high to read because
classic.
I'm close.
A star of the mailbag, the star of the mailbags, I would say Jason the Dungeon Dad. He writes, hey guys, Jason here. I was walking down to my kid's school for pickup and just had another lore request idea. Ethan, you've done the Witcher's bestiary episode. You should do a D&D bestiary episode. This way you can fit in the Beholder episode that we desperately need. Plus you could touch on a bunch of other freaky fucko boys in the game. Love that. Pete, how about Supreme Commander lore? I have absolutely no idea if there's any lore for it, but it might be cool to look into. James, I don't have any ideas for you this time, but I'm sure you're going to come up with a banger of an episode. Kisses all around the boys. Mwah. Jason, the forklift guy. That's a big claim to say that you're the forklift guy.
Interesting, yeah.
We have a... I don't know the statistics on forklift operators per capita, but I think the Lore Boys Discord server is disproportionately represented by Loreclift operators.
But Loreclifts.
I think what Jason's claim to fame is he might be the guy who wrote in that I've been listening to this from a forklift from one of our earlier apps.
Maybe the first.
Maybe.
Yeah. Because I remember there was a moment, a come to forklift driver moment where he's like, where we found out they're out there, they're doing it.
So D&D Bestiary episode is a great idea. I'm kind of chagrined that you said Beholder. I vaguely remember maybe 87 years ago talking about Beholders in the Manchun episode, which I think was just me and Pete. I don't think Jamie was there for that at Pete's apartment back when we were recording in person still. And I think I talked a lot about what Beholders are and the origins of Beholders in that episode. But again, 87 years ago, who knows at this point? I remember the picture. So I know I did Manchun at the very least. And I think I talked about worshipping floating rocks in that episode. Pete, do you know what Supreme Commander is?
Nope, I fucking Googled it and I'm like, I kind of recognize the box, I guess. Maybe I've mentioned this game in the past. I'm afraid it has escaped me at this point. I don't remember this game whatsoever. Very sorry.
Okay. And Jamie, what's your next episode idea? He said it's going to be great. So why don't you go ahead and tease the audience now with it, huh? Go ahead.
Like, not a funny answer. A real answer is I've just been getting into Marvel stuff. And like some of the bigger gods in Marvel, like I'm kind of interested in just getting to the bottom of that. I also want to like look into Carnage. I just watched Venom 2, which it sucked, but I was like, Carnage is cool.
How many Venoms? Is there 3? Why do I feel like there's 3 Venoms?
There's 3.
There's 3. Yeah. Hollywood's gone too far, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. There's 3, and then there's
the pedophiles. Now this. Come on, Hollywood.
Well, all the pedophiles have killed themselves in prison or have been arrested.
Thank
God.
God.
So now the movies are bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The story about Carnage is he got bit by a pedophile in jail and then he becomes one himself. I'm pretty sure is how that goes.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the 2 seconds of missing footage is when Cletus Cassidy gets bitten by a pedophile.
Yeah. Or you bite a pedophile. I forget which way that goes. But anyways, on to our next email from Dwayne. It's an episode suggestion from October 2024. So, hey, fan of the podcast, I just wanted to suggest a topic for an episode. The topic I would like to suggest is The Future is Wild. It's an old speculative evolution documentary. Yeah. I feel it would be a really cool topic to cover. Maybe be interested in covering other speculative evolution stuff, such as Serena and Chimere. I'll throw that to Pete because he said, oh, yeah, because I have no idea what any of those things are.
So I have seen The Future is Wild. This was like a Discovery Channel post Walking with Dinosaurs, like when they got like good in quotes 1990s CGI and like real life integration, basically to do like a nature documentary, but it's dinosaurs, which is a lot better now, obviously. The Future is Wild is like a speculative evolution one where they're just like, in 10 million years, squids live on the ground now, and they've replaced elephants. They filled that niche, and I think it's based off of a book or something, but I remember always wanting to watch it when I was young, when it came out, but I didn't have cable. So I couldn't because we didn't have Discovery Channel, and I've watched chunks of it on YouTube now that everything is just free, thankfully. But yes, I haven't watched it in years. I am familiar with that documentary. It is very neat. Not sure how you could do an episode with it, unless it's just about evolution, and it's just like, this is why a squid lives on ground now. But
yeah, I mean, that sounds cool enough for me. I wouldn't say no. I've looked up Serena and Chimera, Tales of Chimera. Both look cool. So Serena,
I don't know what Serena and Chimera is.
A Natural History of the World of Birds seems to be speculative evolution about boids. And Chimera, similar. Just like similar, here's different fantasy / speculative evolution anthologies about like what could have happened if man wasn't so dominant across the whole gosh dang thing, huh?
Well, that's pretty cool.
That sounds like, from the perspective of writing an episode, sounds like so easy to research because it's interesting, like to think about what animals could become based on a bunch of like assumptions. And then 2, like in terms of writing, like I would just have to look up 10 different theories, right? And then summarize them, post it up, and then the boys are going to talk because it's speculative evolution. We're going to talk about that. Right? That's going to be interesting. And,
it's so funny you said that because, and so we all have our different writing styles when it comes to like preparing episodes. And I pulled up Serena and I said like, oh, this would be a really cool one to do, but this is like a ton of work to do. My exact thought was, and I mean, I guess like, again, like our first instincts are just to go about it differently, where you're like, hey, the topic is speculative evolution. Let's have fun with it. Whereas mine is like, I want to look up this specific speculative evolution documentary and talk about like those specific channels. And then again, like Serena and Chimera seem to be like very specific. There's pages on the phylogeny of birds and the phylogeny of tribits. And like I would want to like delve deep into these books, you know what I mean? And figure out.
Dude, you just gotta listicle it up. You go like, number 1, fish don't fucking water no more. Isn't that crazy, boys?
Shit, dude.
That's already true. Evolution already did that. That's why eggs have shells.
I want to speculate on speculative evolution. Okay, I don't want to go too much deeper than that. Okay, how far down does the rabbit hole go? Okay, I saw what happened to Alice. All right, it wasn't cool.
I saw what happened to Alice. They killed her. The CIA killed her. She's about to blow this whole thing wide open. They drove her car off a bridge.
Yeah. The head of the CIA, the Queen of Diamonds. That fucking
It's like Alice in Wonderland, just the octopus murders.
You got the next one, Pete?
Sure do. my stone ass was just like message body, as if that's like an introduction, like a good afternoon.
I don't know what you're reading on, because I open the emails and nothing says message body for me.
This one does. Like if you open up the most recent email from Jacob, hello Jacob, the first line, it just says message body : because it's through the contact at Loreboys through the website. So
gotcha.
Anyway, and a good message body to you as well, Jordan.
Yes, and very message body to you as well.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum, message body. Hey guys, I just wanted to reach out and tell you how much I love your show. I first heard you guys when I was looking for Elden Ring lore, and I stumbled upon your podcast. It had me laughing my ass off, and I dove right into all your other podcasts. I started from the beginning and just got to 2020. You can stop right there now. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, honestly, that's about as far back as you want to go.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't played most of the games you've talked about, but I love listening to you guys talk about them. You've made my workdays way more fun. I look forward to all your episodes, especially the Cop Christmas ones. Thank you very much. I would also love you guys. I would also love if you guys could do a podcast on the Alan Wake Control lore, Wasteland lore, or Chained Echoes lore. The last two I think Ethan would love if he hasn't played them. Anyway, sorry for the long-winded fanboy message, but you guys rock. Keep up the good work. We did do Alan Wake and Control. That episode is available now if you're listening,
And
Jacob.
we would have done it before 2024, right? That feels like an older episode.
I feel like it is an older episode because it would have been when I was playing Control. Because that's
It
what
has-
kind of expanded
That
the
makes
universe
sense.
and got me back into Alan Wake.
Yeah, that's a different name though, right? It's not labeled Alan Wake or Control Lore.
AWE. Yeah, it's Alan Wake
Alan Wake Extended Universe or
Extended
something?
Universe or something, yeah.
Our episode, I mean,
Yeah.
it was like based on like a book or a short story or something, and that was the lore that we labeled it as. No,
Is that
Don't
true?
recall.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true either. But I don't remember anything, so I could be wrong.
We did Roadside Picnic with Stalker. I have no
Mhm.
Mouth on my I'm a Scream was
Spooky.
yeah. But I
That's
don't think Alan Wake is. I'm just saying I don't remember Alan Wake being based on like it was SCP lore adjacent, right? Like it started as kind of like SCP adjacent, and then
Because Control is very SCP coded, and then it expands the universe of Alan Wake, and then Alan Wake 2, I think, brings the two universes together.
yeah,
you guys were right. It was AWE lore that the episode's
Yeah.
labeled as. I was totally thinking of the other one that you said, the Roadside Picnic one.
Yeah.
Yes, Stalker.
Yeah, okay.
Wasteland. I just bought Wasteland 3
Oh, cool.
like a month ago or so. I haven't booted it up yet, but it is on my to play list. And Chained Echoes has been on my Steam wish list for years
What
at
is
this point.
Chained
So
Echoes?
it's a JRPG. I think is like pixel graphics JRPG.
Cute.
So yeah, you got me dead to rights, homie. I'm in your fucking sights. Absolutely, those two are right up my alley. And
Yeah.
I'll probably do Wasteland before I do Chained Echoes, just because I own it, and I haven't bought Chained Echoes yet. But
You mentioned the Elden Ring episode and enjoying it and it bringing you in. That was one of the ones that I hated researching the most.
Oh,
during
really?
the time. Yeah. I think I mentioned in the bonuses that week. I was like, fuck, I hate it. So stupid. JRM when everybody's got the same fucking name. It's like
Yeah.
Melina, Melinda, Maluna, Balada. And it's like, yeah. It would
come on, pretty mama, and
Yeah.
baduba, baduba.
to get it together before there was a lot of official lore videos was like a real big effort.
Yeah.
But we did get it
Heavy
together, and then it paid off dividends because it was one of our most popular episodes.
And you got good at it because you did it like 2-3 more times.
Yeah, by then it was the videos were out. It was a lot easier by then.
Right, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
the biggest proof that we're not sellouts is the fact that every single episode isn't an Elden Ring episode, basically.
Yes.
Because absolutely, those have been, in terms of reaching new listeners at the very least, the most successful, probably.
Yep.
But,
I think like of our top 10 like most downloaded episodes, like 6 of them are Dark Souls.
they're all from Sauce.
related.
They're all from
Yeah,
Sauce.
exactly.
And
Yeah.
probably one other weird one that we never would have guessed.
Yep.
Donkey Kong 64 lore or something from 8 years ago. I have an email here from Alex. Alex says, "Hey Pete, Jamie, and Ethan, longtime
Hello.
listener from the U.S. of A, Wisconsin. I was wondering when you guys get back from break. This episode or this email was written December 28th, 2024. So we're back. If the next episode you guys could be the Imperial Fist or another Space Marine Legion, or a different one could be an Astra Militarum Regiment, or another one of Warhammer's filthy Xenos races. I really hope you guys see this and take my suggestion into consideration. But for now, I'll still keep on listening to the great podcast episodes. Hope to hear from you soon." So we've done, I think, at least one Astartes episode since then. Did we do? I can't remember if we did the Horus Heresy this year. God, time is weird for me, but I can't remember when we did stuff. But I think we've done at least one 40K episode since the last time, since you wrote this episode. I'm going to say a couple, but
I'm looking for it. Oh, wait. Iron Warriors.
Iron Warriors, not Imperial Fist. So I haven't done Imperial Fist yet. I think we talked about. I'm thinking of Custodes, the Legion Custodes, which I don't think are the Imperial Fists, but we talked about them a little bit during our Horus episodes where we talked about it a little bit. Anyway, I promise you, I will someday do every single goddamn Astartes Legion. That's without a doubt. People in the Discord have recently been asking for Cadia, which would probably be my first Astra Militarum episode, which is Imperial Guard. Probably the first episode I do on them would be the Fall of Cadia, or the first 5 episodes I do on them would be like the arc of the Fall of Cadia. So yes, I will get to it at some point. We're under a year at this point, so I'm not even a year late on your request. I'm going to count that as a W for myself, and I've got like 3 weeks until it's been a year, and I'm officially late, and you get to spank me 3 times. So
for those listening, discord.gg/loreboys is like the best place for us to actually read your lore request on time. We will get
on
to
time.
these,
On time
but-
is the big thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We will
Yeah,
get
because
to
when I
these.
need an idea, I will go to the lore request channel on Discord because now the emails are saved for the mailbag, which is a little
Exactly.
extravaganza for what you guys write in, right?
But if you message us on Discord, we won't read it on air. We will read it on our own time. Okay, so it's there's a give and take here. It's which do you want?
Yep.
Do you want us to read
Yeah.
your Iron Fist requests on or Imperial Fist requests on air, or do you want us to read it and actually do the episode?
We should have a 24-hour live stream of an AI just reading general chat as it happens, and people can just like tune into basically a schizophrenic radio station.
Climate Town, a goated YouTube channel that
He
talks
is,
about
yes.
climate policy, has a landline phone that connects to his desk, and his patrons can just call it, which is
Awesome.
a bananas thing to do. But
Yeah.
I do think it is. This is as close as we're ever going to get to that, basically.
Yeah. His recent episode about grass was so funny. It's always funny. It's like he's such a good like video essayist. But yeah, the recent one about grass was just so funny. And I love the like musical stings he always uses for everything. It's like just the riff from Life in the Fast Lane every time he talks about fucking capitalism, basically.
All right, I'll jump on to the next one. I had to skip a couple emails there, guys. There are some business conversations in there, so you might need to skip as well, as we're all following along from our separate screens. So, Lore Boys Podcast, a Norwegian podcast about lore. So somebody came in and stole our idea here.
Oh,
And
no.
his last name is Jor. So if he calls it the Jor Boys, Jore.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Yeah.
Jor lore is good. Jor lore goes so fucking crazy, man. We can't compete. Let's pack it up, man.
Yeah, let's quit. Hey, boys of the lore. We're three dudes who love the lore of any game, movie, or show and we want to talk about and record it and put it out there. Since I've been listening to you guys for a while, I want to let you know that you've inspired me and the boys to do this and have fun with it. When the concept is in place, I'd love you guys to see it. And if any of you speak Norwegian, I'd love some feedback. But hey, that'd be crazy if you did. Anyways, hope you can
We don't.
bless.
None of us do.
No.
I'll speak for the boys on this one. None of us do.
Nope. Anyways, hope you can bless us with some Lore Boys blessings. Thank you again for being the podcast. You are. Much love to you guys.
And a many message bodies to you. That's my blessing.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
I'll
May your
reply.
message bodies put handlebars on your hurricanes to you. Amen.
I replied all caps. Did you do it? Because
That's a great question.
Do they have a podcast?
We forgot about the auto replies. Damn.
Okay, so it's not showing me auto replies currently. So I just clicked on one and it does have an auto reply, but on my end, the Norwegian one did not for some fucking reason.
I did not.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, it looks like we have another one we have to skip after this too.
Uh-oh.
We're on to Ultimate Island.
Our host.
Yeah, you keep saying that. I don't see the ones that you're skipping because you said that, and then you're like, go to this one. And I was like, oh, that's the right one for me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm on Ultimate Island though.
Ultimate Island is the next one for me. This is a little insider baseball for the listeners at home here. When we're clicking through our email inbox, we're a pretty professional podcast, all right?
This is why this is why we don't do video currently. Not because we're lazy and just haven't started it. It's just because there's just so many business conversations.
We're literally incapable, okay?
Yeah.
We're not doing video until I can figure out how to stop drooling on myself, okay? It's been 34 years. I haven't figured it out yet, and it's not any sign of stopping soon, okay?
Alrighty. No message body, no official Lore Boys greeting here. That's disappointing. Hey guys, big fan of the podcast and have been listening to it for a while. I had an idea for an episode. It would be on the world building project Codex Inversus. I feel a project like this would be right up your guys' alley. Well, let me live Google this to see what the fuck you're talking about.
I have two auto replies. Cool, I'll check it out! Exclamation or period.
True.
I'm an exclamation point kind of vibe right now.
I think we're in an exclamation point. We're kind of relationship with Ultimate Island.
I'll show
He's
you
not regular island, all right? This is Ultimate Island. So hit him with the exclamation for sure.
Medium. For sure. This is a medium page of the Codex Inversus. Oh, well, can't. Is this asking me to pay? Fuck you. I don't think so.
And Pete,
There's a
any
Reddit.
updates?
There's a Reddit page.
I can tell you what it is. It's a world building project by Lusa Vanzella. It's just fantasy world building where you can get their stuff on medium.com or on Reddit. So
Cool.
that's what that is.
There's some very cool art on this Reddit.
Magic flora and fauna. It has a specific artistic style.
This is fucking crazy.
There's a cosmic event where different realms merged, and there's a big boom, kind of like Witcher style. What does it convert? Something of the spheres?
Convergence of the spheres.
Conjunction?
Yeah.
Conjunction of the spheres.
Yeah.
Junction, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It sounds cool. Yeah, I love all that stuff. It'll happen after Magnus's famous request for the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park.
What is the Mystery Flesh Pit?
I tried to do that.
I've tried a few times, honestly. It is it's really, really cool. It started out as like an art project by a guy who created a fake national park, which is a giant, like the Grand Canyon, but made of flesh, basically. And so all of the lore is broken out in like brochures and pamphlets and maps and stuff like that. Like it is a really cool thing. But I have tried a few times to string it together into a coherent Lore Boys episode, which is obviously like super, very, driven and formulaic. And like we really drill down on what the lore is. So it's tough to do that part of it, basically, I guess. But
yeah, there's a payphone just in a wall of bacon. Basically, right now, it is very neat. Okay, this is the first time of me googling it, actually. So that's quite cool.
Maybe Pete will do it. Maybe this is it, Magnus. Maybe you'll finally get Mystery Flesh Pit National Park.
I'm into Jewish mysticism right now. It's going to take me a little bit of time trying to get one spooky episode out this year before I have to start thinking about what the police are going to be up to and who we're trying to fucking arrest. So I got a busy end of year. Okay, guys.
I think Turtle also big requester of Mystery Flesh Pit. Shout out to Turtle, long time person.
She would.
Shout out to Turtle.
I went to 3 7-Elevens in San Diego, and I did not see her. And I was kind of.
We have no idea what she looks like.
We have an idea.
Wait, true. I have no idea. You say you have an idea with confidence.
I know she's shorter than David, who's like 6 feet. So that narrows down a little bit.
6'3", I think.
You're looking for a woman under 6'3".
How hard to be to find in San Diego, huh?
I got clues. That's all.
Yeah. Fair enough. It's more
covered in
than I ever thought.
If you hear gunshots, she's likely nearby, just trying to get her job done.
Oh.
Maybe playing.
Make sure the hot dog roller doesn't suck anyone in.
Someone with loose clothing walking by the water.
A woman with high heels who avoids the hot dog roller because she's worried they'll get stuck.
It's on the ground.
It's an escalator.
You have the emergency stop button flashing next to the hot dogs, just in case of accident. Yeah.
Trump went into a 7-Eleven one time. The hot dog roller just stopped, and they're insisting that it was a conspiracy by the UN.
It's an investigation now. I was thinking of like the alarms that are underneath the plastic shell, but they have like the little like rippy zip tie thing there. Like the emergency stop button on the hot dog roller would need that. You're like, it's fucking locked. It's locked.
Zip. I got one from Donnie. Message body. Recently found the podcast while moving house, and it made driving back and forth 20 plus times less terrible. If your Trench Crusade episode did well and you want to do the exact opposite, check out Kuar. It's World War I, but everyone is a Jim Henson looking anteater.
Okay,
so I did pre-read this email 3 seconds ago, and it transported me through time and space. I cannot imagine what a Jim Henson looking anteater comparison to Trench Crusade is. All right, I am extremely intrigued by, and for the people at home that want me to do one of their episodes, this is how you do it. You talk about Jim Henson puppets looking like anteaters and compare it to one of the most graphic and gruesome pieces of media that we've covered, I guess, in the oeuvre of the Lore Boys.
There's even a PS4 game
for Quar.
Yeah, Quar Infernal Machines.
Yeah. So I think friend of the show Kyle would have an aneurysm if we ever covered this because he is obsessed with Quar.
Okay.
It's the only reason I know what the fuck that means. Because when I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I definitely understand now, but I've seen them, I've held them like in person. It's like I think it's like a solo project for some guy who like prints these little figurines. This is his art style, and they're like World War I Jim Henson anteaters.
It's very I've pulled it up here. The anteaters themselves look like in Beetlejuice what the guy turns into. He's got like the long his like whole head turns into a snout or whatever. The first Beetlejuice, it looks like that to me. It looks very cool. I'll look in if there's lore here. Absolutely, you got it, Donnie. And Donnie, keep the change, buddy. No auto replies. So what do I hit him with?
And a message body to you as well, sir.
Yeah.
Message body upon your new home. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got one from Wolf, is his name, Wolf Clark. And he says, "Hey, Aiden squared." I'm not sure what that means. There's a bunch of Aidens.
Squirrel.
Squared. I couldn't say it.
I like Aiden Squirrel.
I'm throwing a potluck barbecue up in Alberta, Canada, just outside Edmonton and
We're
Elk
there.
Island
Say no
National
more.
Park.
I'm booking our flights right now. Okay.
April 27 to 2025.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey, we would have been there, Wolf Clark. No problem. We would have been there. Absolutely.
He said he'd be roasting a whole sheep, having buns and gravy for 150 people, and wanted to give us an open invite. He said it might be a little late, but I'm thinking of throwing another one later this year. Same idea. Maybe we catch the one depending how late it is this year.
True. Wait, Lore Boys Rodeo? Dare I suggest?
I've always wanted to do the Stampede. I hear it's a fucking blast.
When is it? It's not now though, right? It's
in the summer.
I think it's in August. Yeah.
So he's celebrating an early Beltane celebration since it's nearest Sunday to the holiday. Be really cool to hear back. Love you guys show, Wolf Clark. I don't know what Beltane.
I was going to say, without Googling, do any of us know what Beltane is?
Nope. I just Googled it and the pictures make no sense to me.
It's showing like people dancing. I don't understand it. Okay. It's weird.
It's a Gaelic May Day festival held on May 1st.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. The first picture is just a huge pyre. A bunch of people in front of a big fire. I fuck with that, honestly.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks for the invite. I haven't been out to Alberta. My girlfriend just went like last month, and the pictures she was sending of like the national parks out there and everything, it looks friggin' beautiful.
I've driven across the province. It's incredible. Yeah.
I've been to Calgary. I worked Spruce Meadows, which is North America's biggest horse show, for like 2 weeks there. But that's the time I spent. We went to I want to say it was a Foodland grocery store, to get beer, and there was a jackrabbit the size of a dog running through the parking lot. I got out of the car, and chased it. It was cool. It was
Catherine
really cool.
sent me a picture of a jackrabbit while she was there. I'm like, that's not a real animal.
They're huge. They're so big. They're like, their legs are so they're so long and gangly.
Yeah.
And naturally, I got out of this parking lot on this asphalt and chased this thing around for a while.
And it looks like one out of like a cartoon or something. Like its face is like way too long. Its legs are super huge. They're crazy looking. Anyways, Alberta. Well, let's eat some Alberta jackrabbit out there. Ethan's can have some buns and gravy if the gravy is
vegetarian.
Yes.
Can I be perfectly transparent with you guys? I eat non-vegetarian gravy. Doesn't fuss me that much.
Oh,
yeah, this is a bombshell. I know we're kind of breaking news here. Somebody called TMZ because this is kind of a big deal. But I kind of fuck with like I'll buy. I got a new phone and I got a new phone case, and you guys will be maybe just made to learn it's leather, right? But so I'm fine with byproducts. I'm not okay with the kill. I'm not okay. I'm happy that people enjoy meat. Me personally, I have some moral issues with consuming meat. Makes me feel icky thinking about it. But then I'm like, the skin and the blood juices are just going to waste. They're just going to throw them in the garbage because you kill the animals for the meat. So I'm like, I'll take the skin and the blood juices if you guys are not going to use it. You know,
if you boil an animal down to a powder, is it really non-vegetarian anymore? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you boil an animal down to a powder, if you give a mouse a cookie, you know, he's going to ask for a glass of milk and so on and such forth until you get to if you boil an animal down to a powder.
That sounds like a philosophical question that people would debate. It's just like, is it immoral after the animal has been reduced to powder?
Yeah.
Sort
If
of
you
thing.
boil the ship of Theseus down to a powder, is it still the ship of Theseus?
I was thinking about the ship of Theseus as well there, and I was like, no, I can't make that joke again.
Or you can put it back together.
The one conundrum I know.
That's what happened to Humpty Dumpty. He got boiled down to a powder. They
Oh,
don't
yeah.
tell you about that. They don't teach you about that in school, kids. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's powdered eggs for the king's
Yeah,
wars.
Yeah.
They don't spoil. I got a phone case as well, actually, for the first time in several years, because I have never dropped or broken a phone. And then at this point, 2 weeks ago, I dropped my current phone about 10 times over the course of 2 days. And once was on the treadmill at work. So I was working out at the gym, dropped my phone, and it just like bounced off the rubber and then rocketed straight into the fucking wall behind me. And I was like, okay, time to get a case finally. So I just got the like the cushioned rubber one. It's transparent, but this is the first time I've had a phone case in a while because
he dropped
coordination's not what it used to be.
It took so many pictures of all the girls' feet in the gym, and it was dang it, I dropped it like 10 times.
Yo, no.
It just keeps happening.
Drop it on the escalator again. Right behind this girl in a skirt. Oh, what the hell? Pete,
I guess I gotta get a phone case.
Poor Pete. Yeah.
That was Aiden. All right. Ooh. The reason why Atlantis is in Iceland. Let's fucking go, Adam. What have you got here? Message body. And a message body to you as well, sir. Hi guys, I just listened to your recent Indiana Jones episode. Wanted to answer one of your questions. I believe the reason why Atlantis is associated with Iceland in both in Indiana Jones and Disney's Atlantis is because both are making references to Jules Verne's 1864 Journey to the Center of the Earth, in which the entrance to the planet's interior is located in Iceland. Disney's Atlantis draws a lot from Verne's early sci-fi, particularly the design of the vehicles. They usually even have a Nautilus-like submarine a la 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And Indiana Jones is probably associated with big secret things sunk and is hidden beneath the surface with the same vibe as Journey. That's cool. I never thought about that.
Wasn't there a guy who like flew over Antarctica and he was like, I got to the middle and it was all green and lush and everything, and there was a giant hole into the middle of the earth. And then all these conspiracy people are like, yeah, it's faster to fly over the poles. We just don't do it because we'll see inside the earth.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's like part of flat Earth, right? Is like
the dinosaur land on the, that is something the like, oh, dinosaurs still live in Antarctica thing. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. Okay, I was flying over the South Pole. My compass just started spinning everywhere. I looked at pointed north. It didn't make any sense. Okay. No, this is cool. I makes sense. You know what, Adam?
Yeah.
You get that one. You're the lore boy now. Pete, sorry, you've been bumped.
That's all right.
The guy who
we draw funny little pictures. Okay.
The guy who flew over the South Pole, very good name for someone who flies. Richard E. Byrd.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In 1929, he flew over and said once he got to the middle, it's lush, it's beautiful, it's hot even. So
I love that, I love that history is what it is and we're all students of it, because like, no, you never did fly over the South Pole then, dude. We know that you're just a liar now.
Yeah.
Now we know that you're just a fucking liar, dude. It's kind of crazy, but you're dead, so you don't care. It's cool.
In 1929, in a prop plane, like, who's to say he actually flew over the South Pole? Like, he might think he flew over the South Pole and just like flew over Brazil or something.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, got lost. Well, it doesn't make any sense. Everything was pointing north. Okay, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
My favorite guy from this era, who I've talked about before, is he does not have a funny name. His name is Franz Reichelt, and I do love how his cause of death is parachute failure, because this is the guy who did not invent a parachute and just jumped off the Eiffel Tower and killed himself. Parachute failure is straight up propaganda. Like, I don't know which one of his relatives is editing fucking Wikipedia here.
You didn't invent it if it didn't work, buddy. I don't know what to tell you.
No, exactly. I also love his title as Inventor Taylor. It's like, well, Taylor, certainly.
I think we will read another email, but it's just about the time that we take a quick break. Okay, guys, welcome back to mail Welcome back to Mail. We have a pretty easy one from Josiah James. What kind of music do you guys listen to? And the answer is a lot of
He loves
metal,
Nickelback,
hardcore.
famously.
Yeah, I like Creed. I like Pearl Jam. I like
Yep.
I like Japan jazz fusion. I like regular old jazz. I like anything that's noodly with a guitar. I like Childish Gambino. I like a lot of music. Like a lot of music.
I definitely think Nickelback gets a bad rap. I think they are good. My ex-girlfriend convinced me that they're good, actually, and she was right. She was right about a lot, including the Nickelback being good thing.
It's like a paperback novel.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Look at this photograph, huh? I've been listening
Hey, look at this photograph.
I listen to. I mean, I struggle so hard with what genres are with music. My current obsession is with this artist Remy Wolf. She put out an album in, I want to say 2021, maybe an EP you'd call it. It's 5 songs called "I'm Allergic to Dogs," and it is like so fucking good. I would call it like pop soul, maybe. But like I've been on a real like pop kick recently, on and off for the last like 2 years. A lot of metal, hardcore, like hardcore punk stuff like that is my what I've listened to for the last 15 years probably. But yeah, pop recently. Doechii, her album Alligator Bites Never Heal is phenomenal. I have that on vinyl, and it's such a good record. Yeah, you know.
What was the last show? Is it the one that we went together? Horse
Yeah.
the Band?
Horse the Band was the last show. I don't go to enough shows anymore. And I just downloaded. I used to have bands in town, and then when I was living in the city, I was like, and I was like on Twitter before it was the Nazi website. I was like, oh, I'll just use Twitter to find out when the bands that I like are playing, and talk to like people in the city I know that are going to shows that I like. But now that I'm listening to a lot of new stuff, I was talking to a friend of mine who there's this guy. He does like funk soul. His name's Ginger Root. Another small time artist, and I was talking to a friend of mine who's like, "Oh yeah, me and my girlfriend, like Angela, went to see Ginger Root." I was like, "Oh fuck!" Like, I have no way of getting the information that he's in town to me, so I re-downloaded bands in town with the hope and intention of going to more concerts.
Cool.
Again, but it's tough because I live like an hour and change from the city, basically.
Yeah,
where the music shows are.
My taste always changes. Like I like classic rock, fine. Some soft Canadian rock. Like I like Blue Rodeo a lot just because it's my dad listened to it when we were young. So like when I think about house cleaning, I think about Blue Rodeo a lot because that's what he would play when it's Blue Rodeo and Alanis Morissette. I've been listening to Dylan Wheeler a lot recently. He's kind of like a sad country artist.
Jesus, take the Dylan Wheeler. I'm familiar with his work.
And then whatever, Whiskey Myers is really good, stuff like that. And then I like Tool. Also, Tool, I think, is consistently, because it takes 15 years for them to release an album. Like, I still like their new stuff. Like, Numena is good. I loved 10,000 Days in high school. So you go an entire third of your life without a new Tool album. But, like, Maynard's other projects in between are good. Like, Pussifer's really good, or at least the newer stuff is. Like, Conditions of My Pearl is a good album. And then I really liked A Perfect Circle as well. Like, 3 Libras is really good, as well as the one that has the slug on it. The album cover has a slug on it. I don't remember what the album is.
The Slug album.
It's the Beatles released a Slug album. Mm-hmm. And then obviously I do like Creed and all that other shit that Jamie was talking about. Like, unironically, Creed and Pearl Jam are fantastic. Like, dad rock, top tier, excellent.
I'm sorry, guys. I read ahead. I am so distracted by the next email because someone wrote in thinking that they're writing into some other podcast. I'm 100%
okay. You read it. You've already read it, so you go ahead and read it on mic for us. Okay.
I like the fact that
I want to ingest it via you now. Okay, JD?
I also like when you get a letter from somebody who doesn't live here anymore. It's really funny that this is happening via email. Like we're playing the classics.
So it's from Janine Taylor, Philly 5503. So this is a Philadelphia police officer, I'm pretty sure, who is writing into us. Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning, all one word. I found your podcast by accident. It was your part 5 of the John Benet Ramsey case. I listened.
Who the fuck is that?
Well, it was, we did FromSoft, and then we did John Benet Ramsey, and then we did
right.
Then we did Ravnica, I think, from Magic the Gathering.
Yes, of course.
I listened, and even though I didn't agree with everything that was said, I really like the way you go about these cases. I am a retired Philly cop, and I do recommend that you maybe, all caps, speak with someone that has been or currently is in law enforcement.
Okay. Okay, Janine. All right. You got it. We'll talk to the cops about this, but not before talking to a lawyer. Okay? That's
Yeah.
I did look up because I know there is a podcast called Lore. So I was like, maybe they did a John Benet Ramsey.
eh?
I can't find it. There's plenty of podcasts. I mean, you wouldn't believe. Okay, get ready for your socks to get knocked off because there's podcasts that talk about true crime out there, believe it or not.
What?
And so there's plenty that talk about John Benet Ramsey. A 5-parter. The closest one I can find is maybe the Lore Lodge, which seems to be contemporary. They're putting out episodes this year about John Benet Ramsey,
Okay.
which would line up. I don't know how you go from
Officer
Lodge to
Taylor here
Boys.
emailed us in April. This would have been in the spring.
30,
Yeah, that's what I mean. April. Oh, there we go. The Murder of John Benet Ramsey, Part 5, Battle Lines is April 18th.
Guys,
So,
I'd like that we're doing an investigation, but I'd really rather if we talk to someone in law enforcement first before jumping.
Yeah, no. True.
So some of the he goes on, Janine.
He goes on. I thought that was it.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad he'll hear this, or she'll hear this. Yeah, Janine. It's female coded, but who knows?
Yeah. So maybe speak with someone that has been or currently is in law enforcement. Some of the assumptions
Hey,
that
fuck you, Janine. I don't gotta talk to cops to do the lore boys. Okay. Go, you fight. You got the wrong guy, Janine. You're telling me to talk to cops. You talk to cops. You don't know how to find a fucking perp. Okay, it's not us. You got the wrong guy. Jesus,
so funny.
Some of the assumptions that you make can easily be explained to you about why something happened or didn't happen. It would help if you had that information. What people don't understand is that you need all caps to have law enforcement E% to understand the why or why not. I feel like it had a glass of wine.
This is a wine email.
but true though, E%. Honestly, like when you think about it, E%. Honestly, so
I like there's parts where there's no spaces or there's like just comma after comma. It
feels like angry phone typing to me. But
yeah.
I will say, hey, Janine, we don't know you. All right.
Yeah, you clearly don't know who we are.
but honestly, some of your criticism does feel justifiably levered against the Lore Boys podcast because, like, yeah, we don't always do all the research that we need to do to get an episode out on time. Okay, sometimes we get shit wrong, Janine. It's not the end of the world. It's not life or death. Okay, Janine, come on.
And she has one more sentiment here, a couple more. Just because you could Google PA law, I think she meant to say
PA. No, I think it's PA law, like Pennsylvania.
Oh.
As a Philadelphia police officer, that's I can put clues together too, Janine, but I can email the right fucking people. And nothing screams about how efficient and competent Philadelphia police officers are like sending an email to the wrong guys and accusing us of getting this wrong.
Just because you can Google PA law doesn't explain the ins and outs of a case. Thank you. And then I will keep listening.
I don't think it will.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? Sure. She got the podcast wrong. She messaged the wrong podcast about this. This email is sent from me, which means that she went to loreboys.com.
Oh, fuck.
Scrolled down past all of Pete's art and said, yeah, this is the right place. and then sent this email, which is just so insane. Again, wearing the Little Caesars pizza man summoning a stand from JoJo's with a pizza face shirt right now.
Well, we have a couple. We have the Kirby doing "Would you fuck me?"
Okay,
yeah. All right,
yeah.
I think we have Ed Gein nipple shade or something.
Oh, Luigi's Mansion is
Luigi's Mansion. I was going to say.
Yeah, I did use photos of Ed Gein's house as reference. Yes, that's true. Yeah. Oh, fuck. That's so fun. I will keep listening.
If anyone knows Janine from Philly, can you get in touch with her and just let her know, hey, we responded?
Yeah.
She won't hear this.
Yeah. I wanted
She'll be
to
sitting there
send her.
frothing in the mouth like, they're fucking ignoring my emails. I put a comment in the comment box. They're just fucking ignoring it. Please, someone reach out
She's
to
on her
Janine.
fifth. She's on her fifth 2-hour episode, and she's just boiled over at that moment and needs to write it.
Please get in touch with Janine, somebody, if you know her. God.
I want to listen to this podcast now to see, like, it would be really funny if they sound their three voices sound like ours, but slightly pitch shifted.
Do you guys think? I have no idea anything about the Lore Lodge. We just learned about them, but do you think we do a collab? Just a
Maybe.
response to Janine on this issue?
Yeah.
It's
About how
just
cops are
about
good,
Guar.
actually. We're
The lore.
famously going to be in the cops are good camp. I think Janine did hit it right in that. She did
Yeah.
reach out to the right audience about that.
She
right?
scrolled
So-
right past the Christmas special and was just like, "These guys don't know anything about Pennsylvania law." That's not how Waco. There was no gingerbread at Waco.
Oh, man, our emails are hilarious. I should read these more often.
That is so funny. This is the only one where I was just like, and a message body to you as well, man. But I'm like, I'm not replying to this person.
We should just like apologize to her. Like, say,
Yeah,
we're so
profusely.
sorry. We've
we
since reached
fucked
out.
up. Oh God,
Oh.
we fucked up. You're right. Pennsylvania cops are good. No, wait, we fucked up. I'm not gonna look up the Wikipedia page for Pennsylvania cop and then scroll down to controversy section. Okay, I won't do that. I'm sure they're good. All right.
Oh my god, that is dude. God bless the internet.
Listeners, send
sometimes.
more like that. Send more mail for the wrong people, huh?
Yeah.
That was fun.
I love that at the end. I will still keep listening, like to be like, okay, yeah, you've messed up, but I'm not gonna cut out on you yet. You know what? I'm still around.
People love true crime, man. I famously, I don't get it. I don't understand. It gives me the ick. True
Yeah.
crime. Same with body horror. I've said it a few times. Steely Dan fan. I watch movie lore in the Discord server for Steely Dan fans' recommendations to say like, hey, this is a movie that I want to see. And he just watched the one with Demi Moore, the recent one that came out.
Oh, The Substance.
The Substance. And I haven't seen a single second of footage of it, but he's like, it's super gross. It's great. And I'm like, I don't want gross. I just want good. And it's the same thing with true crime podcasts where it's just like, I don't want to hear about people getting grossed up, you know?
I find it like morbidly interesting, but at the same time, I'm too weak of a man to take it in and live a life normally. Like I listened to My Favorite Murder with Karen Kilgariff on the Metro for a little bit. I used to listen to it at home. And this is like years ago. This is like 2017 or something. And I listened to it on the Metro, and I started being suspect of everyone around me. You know, in a fairly safe
That's
place.
crazy.
You know.
I'm too impressionable. I don't know what you mean. Like,
Yeah. So I was like, this is just like
Sunlight
poisoning my brain.
clowns. I loved clowns before. Come on.
I can't even go to the carnival anymore.
I love that little red nose. They squirt water. I used to go every time I see somebody with a flower in a little lapel, I'd run up and smell it as close as I could, hoping they'd spray me in the face with the water. Maybe with a bit of seltzer. It ruined that for me, true crime.
I like I will listen to like podcasts like Blowback, which is about like US foreign policy and like the downstream effects of it. Right? It's like I'll listen to like government violence podcasts because it just makes me hate the government more. But I also don't do true crime at all. And like I did briefly Google the John Benet Ramsey thing. It's just like a 6-year-old girl was murdered. I'm like, I don't want to listen to a podcast about that. That's crazy.
It's the she was Ducky in Littlefoot.
Oh,
What?
Famously. Yeah, that's she was yeah. I know of the John Benet Ramsey case. It is
it
a
her?
terrible.
I thought it
terrible
was
thing.
her dad that did the Ducky thing. Well, I don't even want to get
could be
into this because it's gonna be
Yeah.
I don't wanna
Well,
get
no,
into
wait.
this
True crime in 2025 is it good? Is it good? Let's do it. You're walking down the street. There's a guy with a knife.
'cause-
He says boo, and he chases after you. What do you do?
Guys, I have my
Right in
windows open while podcasting, and this is freaking me out too much. Okay, I'm gonna have to close all my windows and lock my doors if we keep doing this.
Mhm. I can't find anything about her being in the land before time. That's crazy.
I know
So I get.
there was a voice actress from The Land Before Time that was murdered. I
Huh.
thought it was John
Yeah.
Benet Ramsey. I might be wrong about that. All right.
Well, it might
fired.
be on this other Wikipedia article. See also list of murdered American children. No,
Okay.
I don't think
Okay,
so.
yeah.
Thank you.
Brought to you by the
Thi-
CIA.
This is why we don't cover things like the Binding of Isaac or
Yeah.
certain like
Yeah.
real life lore that's super fucked up, because it's just not fun to talk about like a kid who died, you know? And why would
Yeah.
we want to joke on that and all that thing? So there's a lot of way lower stakes things that we can have more fun on. So why do that, you know? But
I don't listen to true crime podcasts. I can't imagine any true crime podcast could be successful and have our level of chicanery, right? Like I haven't really listened to any, but I gotta imagine you can't be goofing and gaffing about frozen postal workers traveling interstellar. You can't have that level of foolishness, tomfoolery,
No.
while talking about murders and such and such
No,
and
but
so forth.
coincidentally,
Ghouls.
there is a Venn diagram of frozen postal workers with our jokes
Yeah.
in true crime podcasts, I'm sure. But we have a long time listener. I think is the next email. If mine is the
Yeah,
same.
I've got it right
Yeah.
here. So the subject is Lore, Ohio battle plans, because we are still going to take over Lore City, Ohio eventually. Message body, and a message body to you as well, for she. First of all, I just want to say thank you, boys, and the rest of the lore folks, for being my online friends and buddies these last 5 years. And a core memory is playing Jackbox after Mailbag number 3 and getting fucking plastered until 2 a.m. So thank you, Pete, Ethan, and Jamie, for that core memory, and much love from much love, and now to capturing of Lore, Ohio. What's the battle plans for taking of the Holy Land of Lore, Ohio? We have a battalion of Naruto runners, 3 regiments of Beybladers. Oh, Jamie's just gotten in on that now. 2 regiments of brain-rotted Gen Alphas, a squad of weebs, 1 regiment Krogan, led by Rex, may he never die, of course, Saucy, and a partridge in a pear tree. All we need is your guidance and arcane knowledge to claim the holy site for the boys.
Can I be real, guys? I think Saucy is a turncoat. I think if we do storm Ohio, I think Saucy will side with Ohio. And I like, hey, this is controversial. Saucy, he's an OG. He's been around for he's our longest patron. All right.
Yep.
You got to give it to him. He's been around longer than anyone else consistently. And I do think he would sign with Lore City, Ohio over the Lore Boys. But.
He would take Janine's advice and involve the cops,
law enforcement.
to keep us out.
But he would call the Pennsylvania cops based on Janine's advice, and they would be able to, interstate law, baby. They would be able to do fuck all. All right.
We're starting to get more recent because we hit Regiment Krogan while I was playing Mass Effect 1, which I'm still working on Mass Effect 3. So we're in the
these are post the last mailbag. We're in post last mailbag. We only got a couple emails left here, so we got a handful left. Huh?
Yeah, it'll be great to catch up. Honestly,
Inbox 0, right? That's the that's like a grind culture, a rise and grind, a hustle culture thing. Inbox 0.
I wake up, I stick my balls into freezing ice water. I delete all my emails. Inbox 0.
Can we can we do a fun little exercise? Whoa, okay. This is gonna be fun and funny, but oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say let's do a who has the lowest unread email count in their inbox right now. I was gonna guess that I had the highest, but I've clearly marked all as read fairly recently. I only have
the highest.
I only have 2. I've got.
I was gonna. So what I was gonna say was, I'm sure Pete has the lowest. I'm sure Pete checks his emails. He's like a good little boy who checks his emails. I got to do math because I have mine filtered into inboxes here, but
okay.
I have 5.5K.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So I have 1,200. Well, I did this recently with some other friends. I had 9K at the time, and I marked all as red. And my friend had 34,000.
Oh my
god! Which is just incredible, honestly, when you think about it. Like, so based. What a way! Just live your Why not live your life like that? You know what I mean? Like, why am I even wasting the time and energy to hit mark as red? Because Pete, you're at 0, and I
have 1. It's just a hydro bill.
But you're checking your emails is I think what's important. Hydro,
Oh,
you
yeah.
send me a fucking email. That shit routes to spam, baby. Okay, I don't
Oh,
fucking care about your email, Hydro.
I read my
And they're
emails
just
Pay
telling
like
me
when
to
I
pay them.
feel like it.
I read my emails like I take in my news. Headlines only, baby. Yeah, I check who
Yeah.
it's from, and if it's from like someone who I pay money to, I will just not read it. If it's like my financial advisor, I'll read what the top is. Are you reaching out to me for like a one-on-one meeting? Okay, I'll open that. Are you just giving me updates on where I keep all my retirement? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only emails I read are, "Hey, I just bought something. Give me the tracking number." Or I just signed up for something. I need the code to let me log into the thing that I just signed up for. Are the only emails I read. Okay, that's if you're sending me anything else, not fucking reading.
I don't
it,
get a lot
okay?
of emails. Like I get like discount codes and stuff from one website. I get 3 bills a month, or two or three. That's true actually, because Hydro's not monthly. And then sometimes like an email from Steam or GOG. Like, but I don't receive emails from fucking anyone ever. So like, I just delete them instantly. If I do the same thing as Jamie, I read the headline and I can delete them from my home screen, so I don't even open the inbox. It's just goodbye, goodbye forever.
For the newer listeners, Forshi talked about how we all hung out in a night after Mailbag 3. And there was two pretty big things that happened in terms of like podcast behind the scenes lore. That was the night of Tub Pizza.
Okay.
Oh yes,
A huge night, a milestone for the Lore Boys, truly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where I live in still in the basement apartment, the same basement
Same apartment, same tub, same tub,
Same
different pizza. All right,
different-
that's you got to admit.
I have my half of I'd eaten one slice out of a pizza that I baked. The pizza place has since closed. The tub has outlasted the pizza place. But
Which is embarrassing for them as a small business. Come on.
well they died. The guy died, so
Oh,
what are you
never
gonna
mind.
do? Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do a true crime podcast about that.
Ants crawled up on the table, got into the pizza. I was away for 30 minutes just playing games, and I go back and my pizza is infested with ants. So I just threw it in the tub and drowned all the ants furiously. I brought water onto their lands, and I had a soggy pizza in my tub. There's like grout marks on the picture of next to it. It's the most cursed image ever. Someone out there has it. And then the other thing was a t-shirt that we sold came from a night where you designed t-shirts in Jackbox, and it was a PS2 logo that said,
Oh, yes.
Titty make me immortal.
Titty
Yeah.
Make Me Immortal with the PS2 logo on it. It's
Yeah,
famously
titty. Yeah.
maybe the best thing that's ever come out of the Lore Boys, honestly. And we could never get the rights to the PS2 logo. Obviously, Sony owns it, but goddamn, that shirt wasn't fucking fire.
Yeah. Titty make me immortal.
It's not often that all three of us get drunk with the listeners in Discord ever again. So that was pretty much lightning in a bottle. Maybe it'll happen again one day. Who knows? But
I think it was
I'm an
like
old-ass
2
man.
years ago I did it for a bit. Like you and I had gone to our other favorite bar, got drunk already in person, then came back and did Discord for a little while and played Gauntlet for an hour. But like, and of course, like this is not a criticism. The show is just so big now. It's even more difficult to get a chat room together, because at some point it was like 16 people, and it's just fucking impossible to have a conversation with 16 people whose faces you can't see, like when you're not in the room, right? It just gets so loud.
I think that's a boomer take, though. I think if you you can easily set up rules and stuff in a Discord call. Like if we wanted to do that, I've been in calls with 60 people and it's like calm, but everybody has to have like a little bit of mic etiquette. You have to use push to talk. You can't just jump in like how we talk amongst ourselves and I jump on you guys all the time. I want to give them hope. It could happen. We're not so big we can't be amongst our folks, but
No. None of us are too sober to get drunk at 2 a.m. and play Jackbox. Okay,
Yeah.
come on, come
I
on.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. Our 25 listeners got me feeling pretty egotistical right now. All right, so I love you guys, but I don't think I got time for you.
We are a Rise and Grind podcast, by the way, as well, right?
Oh, we've always been a hustle culture podcast. Absolutely,
100%.
absolutely, no doubt, without a doubt. Yeah.
I like this next email. What the hell?
So this one's from Fitty, another goat, another classic from the show. from
He, like,
the
used
community
the-
yesterday.
He used a fake email and stuff. Or unless that's his real email, that's insane. But I don't think you can have apostrophes in emails.
No, that's a good ass point. I think
you can in some cases
It's just-
actually.
it's
It's
just-
fucked up. Yeah,
it's
fucked
just
up
from
my
our
work
comment
life.
field. It's
Yeah.
just from our comment field. So they just entered, hey, enter your email so we can email you back. Fitty, we know how to find you. You can use a pseudonym all you want. We know how to fucking find you.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go to your fucking ranch in California and we'll fucking hunt you down. Okay. So Fitty says, why subject, why does Peter out? Message body. Hi friends. Long time Peter hater here. The title should speak for itself here. If y'all can please answer that, it'd be great. So here's the thing. And honestly, okay, so we've been doing this show for what, almost 8 years or
Yeah.
8.5 years at this point. We've been doing it for a long ass time. Okay.
Yeah.
So why do Peter out?
Oh, I know. I picked Peter's pecker, and Peter's pecker petered out.
It was pickled though, right?
Yeah, pickled.
But it was pickled.
Peter pecker, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so like, we've been doing this for a long time, and like we've seen Peter.
I don't pickle it anymore.
And
That's the thing.
well, you don't pickle it anymore. Okay,
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, honestly, how like we've been doing this for so long. We're so close. We're good friends, and that your Peter could just peter out, Peter, and you wouldn't even bring it up with us. Honestly, it's fucked up. This is an intervention, Peter. Okay, get Fitty. Okay, bring him into the Discord now, Jamie. All right,
Get him to
mediator.
call.
We're bringing the whole intervention crew in. Surprise! You're petering out too much. Honestly,
I don't like being awake past 1 a.m. What are you talking about? That's why it doesn't work. Fuck you.
true. Yeah, you're
This
famously the world's sleepiest boy.
I
think.
am.
It's fair to say.
One of.
It reminds me of a story from when we were still in our 20s, and it was Peter's birthday, and we were all going to a local bar, and we were drinking at Peter's place before that, and we had a very short walk. We did not need a road beer, but we're all taking road beers, and we all put the beers down the front of our pants, and then we went into the middle of Pete's living room, and we all cheers the beer that is in our pants. So we all just thrust
No
it.
recollection of this.
I
No
kind of
recollection of
remember
this.
this.
This is so crazy.
kind of.
This is so crazy because like I did this, and you say it, and I say absolutely. I probably fucking spearheaded it at the time. This got me written all over it, but just no fucking recollection. It's so crazy.
Is this the night you lost your stylus as well? But boy, did we ever work to go get it.
I had just got a Samsung Galaxy Note, whatever the fuck, that has like a stylus that you can draw on the phone. And somewhere on that phone, which is in this apartment, there's a picture Pete drew of that night of a dragon. And it's like he was drunk as hell while he drew it. But at one point, I dropped the stylus and it fell into the radiator of the bar. And we wanted it. So we crawled on our hands and knees under the table and just tore this radiator apart to get a tiny plastic stylus.
What bar is this? Local bar? Is this
It's one
not
of them.
far.
It's
Not
not
far.
Okay.
We met a listener.
I know
at
which
it.
one this is. I know which one this is. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like baseboard heater. So like we did fuck it up. I remember trying to clip the front panel back on because baseboard heater, the metal panel on the front
I think I
can
remember
pop
this
off.
night, honestly. Yeah.
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 It pops off, and then anyway, the stylus was like at the back on the gills or the wings or whatever the fuck they're called. And it was like way at the back, so we were just like, oh well, yeah, just ripped it to pieces, and then just put it back together.
Yeah. We went to that bar this summer with
Flohican.
Flohican, yeah, I know him by his real name now.
Other local bar. Not local bar, but other local bar.
Yes,
One of them.
Yeah.
I do think I remember that. I think I lost my headphones that night.
Could have happened.
Mhm.
I walk by a copy shop a lot of times. I'm like, Ethan got his wallet stolen at that.
Oh yeah, me
coffee
too.
shop.
Yeah, I think about that a lot.
I got my wallet stolen in a coffee shop.
You left it
I
there,
remember
and
this.
then it disappeared when you turned around and gone back.
Oh, vaguely familiar.
Yeah.
Like the vaguest of vaguely familiar, honestly.
It's like
You-
the other adventure I remember of you when you were still in town here was when you were just like, I'm going to be late for the podcast. I'm at a black barbershop watching Cars too.
Yeah. No, yeah, Incredibles too.
Okay.
Incredibles I watched the end of some movie, which I cannot remember. I think about this fairly often. So I used to go to this black barber named Michael Espy. He's Jamaican. And it was, I'm very white. Listener, in case you didn't know, I'm like the whitest guy. And I used to go there to get my cut all the time. And when you would go on weekends, the whole community would show up to get their haircut that day. And I was supposed to show up at a certain time. And I watched the entirety of Incredibles 2. Like it was time to start podcasting, and then I watched the entirety of Incredibles 2, and then I went to Jamie's house.
Yeah.
in this barbershop, basically.
Like an hour and a half passed when we were supposed to start. We're like, what happened? He's like, I was really into Incredibles 2. Just sitting cross-legged on the floor. I imagine him. But yeah.
There's cross applesauce. Absolutely. Yeah. At my block. He did a good cut. What can I say?
I think all these like memories that Pete and I still have, like about your life, like you had to clear a lot of stuff. You're a father now. You want to remember first steps. You want to remember first words. You know, like why are you gonna remember the times we all cheersed our groins together with a Pabst Blue Ribbon? You don't need to remember that.
That's a valuable memory. Sure. I think I also just have like a bad memory for that kind of. I remember like random facts really well. You know what I mean? Golgotha, the name of the hill that Jesus got crucified on. I can remember that shit. The time I nut cheers with the boys, gone. You know? Is it worth it? I don't know. I just don't fucking know anymore. Okay.
This came up at trivia when we played together at another local bar. What is the name of the oldest tree on Earth?
Methuselah.
You do remember that one,
right? Yes.
Named after the oldest man in the Bible. I think the question was the oldest man in the Bible, and I think I said Noah. And Pete said, no, it was Methuselah. Because I was like, Noah's like 970 years old. And Pete was like, no, it's Methuselah. It's the oldest person in the Bible. Noah's the second oldest person in the Bible.
Yeah. I think Methuselah is his dad, isn't he? It's just like,
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
Between all three of us, we can at least get close to what the memory was.
But I do also remember the fact that the oldest tree is named after the oldest person in the Bible. So,
yes. Yep. It's in New Mexico or something? I've seen the picture of it. It's just a tree in the fucking desert, I think.
New Mexico, I would not have. I would have guessed Europe,
redwood. No, I would have thought it's a redwood in California.
California,
it is California. Yeah.
Huh.
It's a bristlecone pine.
Oh, it's a bristlecone pine. Wow, it is gnarly, man. It looks like driftwood.
Oh, it is in the desert though, so I at least remember what the picture looks like.
I remember for a time that its location was kept secret, but now Google's just like, here's the exact coordinates.
Yeah.
You know what? Big tech is good.
Will destroy it.
Yeah. You know what? Big tech is good.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I mean, we haven't even checked. We haven't checked most of the trees in the center of Antarctica yet. There might be one older, so let's not get too attached to this one.
He's right.
Yeah. You know what? And we could just make a new 5,000-year-old tree whenever we want.
With AI.
We should get AI to do it. hey, Google Gemini, make me a new 5,000-year-old tree, please. Thanks. Okay. That's just good.
Ethan, the next one's definitely for you. It's not a very long message, but it's clearly for you.
Yeah. Hello, Avo. So it's from Josh Benj, and he says, "Hello, Ethan," and I say, "Hello, Mr. Avocado Man. Nice to talk to you again, as always." Yeah. I assume that was. I don't know if this is like in response to something I said on the last mailbag. That's what I'm going to assume. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. If this was a boomer moment where you started typing an email and hit Shift Enter and it sent the email for you, you know, hey, we've all been there. We've all sent an email too soon. So, you know, get your prostate checked is what I would say. if you just sent this too soon, it's time. All right, it's time to go get it checked out. All right.
Yep. That'll be part of our Lore Boys Prime, probably. We'll check.
You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna put the call out there for everyone. Hey, Lore Boys fandom unite. We're all getting our prostates checked. Okay.
Yep.
Ooh.
November 24th is Get Your Prostate Check Day. Let's all go. Let's all go in for a couple of digis.
Chat in Discord. Everybody has to post the results. No exceptions, or you will be kicked.
Yeah. If you don't post your results, you're permaban. All right. Yeah. You're permaban for the Lore Boys. We're going to tell the RSS feed to please stop sending it to this person because they didn't want to tell us if they had prostate cancer or not. All right.
I think we're on our last email.
We are on our last email. Ethan, do you want to read a real email or should I take this one?
No, I read a real email from my good friend Avo. But I did read the last email also. So it is Jamie's turn, technically.
Oh, I see.
I replied already. I'm so proud of you! ! Because I really
we're all proud of
that.
you, Steve.
I was gonna send them the page to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania law, which I'm still gonna do.
Maybe we should have replied all to every email with like a link to the bar exam for Pennsylvania or something, right?
Codelibrary.amlegal.com, Philadelphia. Enjoy.
We could have sent that as our auto reply for all future inquiries. Just contact.
Contact the Philadelphia police.
So from Steve Z, we've seen him a lot in the Discord.
Hi, Stevie.
Fan here.
Hello.
Hey boys, I want to say I'm so glad for the community I've built around the pod, and I'm proud to say I've made multiple friends through the Discord. Shout out Commodore Turtle.
Hey.
All the gunshots.
That makes my introvert heart so happy, so thank you. Second, your episodes have got me through many commutes and long study sessions for university. Having a constant fun thing like your pod has helped to keep me sane. Third, I think it'd be funny if one of you transitioned into a woman just cuz. I don't know.
Wait,
that.
no, that would actually be so jokes, right? Could you imagine, like, we all show up to work one day, one of us a girl, and we're like, but we're the lore boys. Like, that's classic sitcom shit, right?
That's
classic sitcom shit.
Finally, I will always want more Gundam lore, and I don't really care how accurate you get the lore. I just
Thank God.
enjoy hearing people talk
Thank
about
God.
Gundam.
Yeah.
And you better have covered Gundam at least once between me sending this and when you read it.
We have not. No shot. But to be fair, Steve Z also probably thought it was going to take us 5 years to get to this.
Wait, it's absolutely completely
two lore boys in 3 months is insane. Or 2 mailbags, I should say, in 3 months.
As somebody who works in emails, we're way ahead of our service level agreement right now. We promise with like 2-year average time, and right now we're hitting within a couple months. This is hot off the press.
But I hope this inspires more people to send these, because these have been not obviously just like not just the officer or whatever her name was. The rest of them were also very entertaining and fun. Officer Janine, of course. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
the fourth lore boy, Officer Janine.
Thank you for all the wonderful content over the years. Much love, Steezy Lapis. This email is brought to you by my fever redialed brain, so I hope it's comprehensible. And also, there's a PPS. Don't worry, Stevie.
No, it says not for pod. It says not for pod.
Oh,
it says PPS not for pod. Don't worry, I talked over you. You're fine. This email brought to you by fever redialed brain, so I hope it's comprehensible. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You get the fucking gold. This is the best email we read all night. Sorry to jumps. Sorry. Recency bias is not a thing in my brain. As established, I can't remember anything. So this is the only email we've read today. And this is the best one. Stevie, you win. You win. This is the last email and you fucking win it. You win all the emails.
Ethan, remember when we cheersed at the beginning of this episode by thrusting
touched our dicks together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you do remember that?
Okay. No, I read about it.
Okay.
In the New York Times. They did an op-ed about it. But it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, do you guys want to go to Methuselah and touch our dicks together?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, please. But make sure you get your passport and you get your prostate checked, because I'm not traveling with either of you unless you have both of those. So.
Oh, that's true. I got to get all the pictures of JD Vance out of my prostate. They got to get, or I'll be detained for days.
You guys remember the show Prison Break? Remember I had the prison escape?
Oh, the tattoo on his back?
The blueprints tattooed on his back. I have the way to escape JD Vance's manor tattooed onto my prostate.
Oh,
so if we ever get trapped in JD Vance's house, don't worry. Your old buddy's got a way out. You just got to prolapse my prostate for me, please.
And by the way, when Ethan was getting that tattoo, he was quivering. I tell you.
Absolutely, yeah. I think I lost 15 pounds of sweat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's been a mailbag. We zeroed out our queue on our grind set.
True. Inbox 0. Way to go, boys.
We did it.
We freaking did it. One thing you gotta admit.
Run some tags. Loreboy James on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday. We had a great stream this past week. And Pete, where can you find you?
At Loreboy's Podcast on Instagram, and my comic The Black Frontier is available on Amazon. The Instagram's not linked below, but Amazon. Chuck Jeff Bezos a little bit of money so that I can catch some of the light reflecting off of his forehead.
He's so hungry. Yeah. Poor Jeff Bezos. you guys won't use your Prime sub, or you guys keep using your Prime subs on Jamie's Twitch stream, and Jeff Bezos is out of money now. Please go buy Pete's comic on Amazon.
It's crazy. Someone tell me how to stream in a better place, if YouTube's better or what. Someone who's actually done it. So I was looking at what earnings versus what people donate. It's like 25% or something. They're taking 75% Amazon.
You said it already. YouTube's better.
Yeah. Okay.
But YouTube's the thing. So here's the thing. YouTube's better right now. The more people leave Twitch, go to YouTube. YouTube's just gonna jack up their prices and be just as bad. Like, capitalism. It's cool.
Line go up. It's got to.
Line must always go up no matter what, forever.
Play the song that Peter talked about that plays over capitalism.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So whenever my buddy goes on gets some of his ideas out in public, just blast Red Sun in the Sky.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant Life of the Fastly that you talked about.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. Whenever the dude I know who's a little bit crazy starts talking about how bad China was, I just blast the Mao Zedong theme song at him. It's great. Kyle had it on speed dial at one point or whatever. He just like pull it up. He was like, "Kyle, play the fucking song," and just like max volume out of his shitty phone speakers. Just.
If you guys want Lore Boys Prime, I think it's an easy one. We'll check your prostate. Come on by. Mail yourself to us.
Yeah. And we do have a Patreon. If you like the vibe of this show, if you made it this far, you must, surely. That's the bonus audio on the Patreon is mostly us shooting the shit. So I love this. Yeah. If you hate the lore of the Lore Boys and you just want more boys, hey. Stevie, I know not you. You want more women, clearly.
You want two out of three boys.
Yeah,
really.
You want 33% less boys, but for everyone who does want more boys, the Patreon's the place to do it. Patreon.com/LoreBoys.
We're getting close to 200 bonus episodes up there too, so it's not a small pool.
Jesus Christ, man!
It's pretty cheap to get in compared to some other Patreon. Like the first tier gets you everything.
$3. Every tier of the Patreon, we love our patrons. We love the people who pay us good money. Pete, myself, and James have said for years at this point, we should give them more. Have we done it? Yep. No.
Well, $209 tier gets a preview of my comic, and $15 gets the full version. So we did add two real things.
You get a comic. Yes. That's true.
And a few posts a week. We post our Lose Your Titles. We post a bonus, and then there's the normal one on the Wednesdays. So there's a bunch of stuff out there.
And the more channels on Discord.
I more mean we should give the people who pay more because we give the people who pay $3 a month so goddamn much.
Well, okay. Ethan will design a full Dungeons and Dragons 14 session campaign for everyone who donates over $3.
Yeah, I'll check my prostate live on air for you. Personally.
Okay, so Tom Green did I think do his colonoscopy live on TV.
That's a Tom Green thing to do.
Yeah.
Wait, am I Tom Green? Is that good or bad? I feel like he's ironic now, right? I feel like it's
as he's gotten older, I think I kind of like him more. I never found him funny when I was young. I don't
never
like
him when I was young, but I liked him on Norm when he was with Norm Macdonald on his podcast.
Yes.
We have a lot to thank him for in terms of being podcasters, though. He was the first one to do a video style podcast on the early ass internet, before Apple Podcasts, all that shit. So he was ahead of his time in a lot of ways. Yeah.
Speaking of Prime, the documentary about Tom Green and how his show came up and when he. It was because he had testicular cancer. He did a documentary about it as well. The documentary about his life is actually very heartwarming. And I was like, I hate that movie you made. Road Trip's funny. But this is a very nice podcast. And he just lives on a ranch somewhere in Ontario. It's so cute.
But Road Trip's funny. Tom Green's parts in Road Trip are by far the least funny parts of that movie. I don't know if he was a writer or what.
Yeah.
Maybe you're thinking of Freddy Got Fingered?
No, that's not a funny movie. I've seen most of it.
In Road Trip, he babysits his Breckenmeyer snake, and he just says, "Unleash the power, Mitch."
And he tells the story.
He's the narrator, I guess. Yeah. He might be. He might have been a writer on it or something, which is fair. Hey, you know what? Throwing shade on Tom Green would constitute a Lore Boys.
Out.
That's the funniest out.